breaking news today. So the F12 Berlinetta, everyone knows what that is, the giant V12 powered rear wheel drive GT car from Ferrari, is getting a replacement. Now this kind of comes on the back end of the other video I did about there being a possible F12M, which I originally thought was going to be a special edition for the F12, like the TDF was, called the F12M, and it was going to be released at Geneva. But that turns out that car that I did a video on was actually the F12's replacement. This broke this morning, so I had to go ahead and put together as much information as I could possibly find about the new car, its name, its powertrain, all that good stuff. Why is there traffic here? That's really obnoxious. But anyway, Ferrari kind of released a lot of information about the car ahead of its release at Geneva to get everyone excited. So, first thing is first, the car is called, and wait for this, the 812 Superfast. Superfast. 812 Superfast. It's I don't know. I actually saw someone commenting on one of the articles, and they said that they showed the car to their 3-year-old, can't remember if it was like a relative or something, but they showed it to a 3-year-old, and they said, "Oh, look, super fast." The 812 Superfast. This is the successor to the F12 Berlinetta, and about the name, it's actually not as juvenile as it sounds. The name Superfast is actually from Ferrari's history books. It dates back to 1956 with the 410 Superfast and the 500 Superfast from 1964. But it's got some history there, so that's where they plucked out the name. It's not just, they didn't just name it Superfast because it's a Ferrari and it's super fast. But more along the lines of its actual specifications, it's going to have a 6.5 liter V12. It is going to be the most powerful production Ferrari ever. And yes, that doesn't count the LaFerrari, because the LaFerrari had a hybrid system that made its power above the 789 that's coming out of the 812 Superfast. But the LaFerrari had the hybrid system. The normal V12, I think, produced around 740-ish horsepower, maybe 750. I can't really remember off the top of my head, I'm sorry. But the 812 Superfast is going to have 789 horsepower, 530 pound-feet of torque, and again, a 6.5 liter V12, which is up from the 6.3 liter V12 that was in the F12 Berlinetta. It's going to be able to do 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, claimed by Ferrari, and also claimed top speed of 211 miles per hour. From a design point, you can see there are some cues from the F12 TDF and the F12. Why does that always happen? Pretty positive it's not designed by Pininfarina again, which does make me sad, but they did that a while ago. They did that with the LaFerrari, so can't really complain about that, even though it makes me sad. You can see a bit of F12 on the back, F12 TDF a little bit there, but it is a gorgeous car. It really is. It's beautiful. I mean, the side profile, the way the lines slope over the back is just a gorgeous looking machine. Also, another controversial point is that this is going to be the first Ferrari ever with electrical power assisted steering, or EPS. And that is over the hydraulic system that they always used forever. And Ferrari themselves have said that it shouldn't, or it's not going to interfere with the steering feel at all, and I definitely trust them on that. It's Ferrari. On top of that, it's also going to have the second update of the rear wheel, or the all-wheel steering system that they have, which is going to help maneuverability. Why? So the all-wheel steering is going to help its maneuverability at high speeds and its cornering at lower speeds. So, good stuff there as well. Also, the transmission is going to have the same dual clutch 7-speed that you see in a lot of Ferraris now, but it's going to be a slightly reworked gear ratio so that it can actually handle all of the 789 horsepower that's coming out of the car. On the interior side of things, I'm not a huge fan of the new steering wheel. I don't know, it's purely subjective, but the interior is beautiful. It looks like the passenger side actually has a touchscreen monitor that you can play around with. That's probably an added option, probably adds $3,000 to the sticker price, but Ferrari again. So my personal hope for this car is that it really extracts the sound from the V12 as much as possible, because the F12 didn't really have the best exhaust sound that you could possibly get out of the car. There was a lot of people that got like the P1 exhaust or the IPE exhaust, and it sounded so much better with the tuned exhaust on the F12. And I really hope they do a different kind of exhaust system on this new car. And I mean, this does kind of add on to the life of the naturally aspirated V12, so I'm really happy to see that. So we'll be able to see this in the flesh at Geneva in March, like March 7th or something. So I'm very excited for that. So what do you guys think of the 812 Superfast? Go ahead and give me your comments below. If you enjoyed the video today and I was informative for you, go ahead and give me a like. I always enjoy that. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, because we do new videos every single day. Car news, reviews, POV drives, different top 5 lists. New stuff every single day, and I'm sure you will enjoy that. So until next time, guys, take care.